Are you feeling stuck, like you're just reacting to life instead of directing it? You work hard, you're busy all the time, but you don't feel like you're making real progress toward what truly matters. What if I told you there's a roadmap, a proven framework to shift from being a passenger in your own life to being the driver? Stephen R. Covey's masterpiece, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, has sold over 40 million copies for a reason. It's not just a book, it's a life-changing operating system. And today, we're going to distill all of its power into the next 10 minutes. We're going to build a new you, one habit at a time. Let's start with the foundation, the private victory. Habit 1 is be proactive. This is the absolute game changer. Most people live in a reactive mode. The weather is bad, so their mood is bad. Someone cuts them off in traffic, their day is ruined. They are controlled by their circumstances. But effective people are proactive. They understand that between what happens to them and how they respond, there is a space. In that space lies their power to choose their response. It's about taking responsibility for your life. Instead of saying there's nothing I can do, you ask, what are my options here? You focus your energy on your circle of influence, the things you can actually control rather than wasting it on your circle of concern. The things you can't, you are the creator, not the victim. Next up, habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Imagine you're at your own funeral. Seriously, what would you want people to say about you? What kind of spouse, friend, or community member do you want to be remembered as? This powerful exercise helps you define your deepest values and goals. It's about creating a personal mission statement, a clear destination for your life's journey. Without this, you might climb the ladder of success only to find it's leaning against the wrong wall. Every day, every decision should be guided by this ultimate vision. Are your daily actions getting you closer to the person you want to become? This habit ensures that you're not just busy, but busy doing what truly matters to you. With our destination set, we need to take the first steps. That's habit 3, put first things first. This is where the rubber meets the road. It's about effective self-management. Covey introduces the famous time management matrix, dividing tasks into 4 quadrants: urgent and important, not urgent and important, urgent and not important, and not urgent and not important. Where do most people live? In the urgent quadrants, constantly fighting fires and responding to crises. But where do effective people live? They spend their time in quadrant 2, not urgent, but important. This is the quadrant of planning, prevention, building relationships, and personal development. It's about having the discipline to say no to the unimportant urgent things, so you can say yes to the things that create long-term value and prevent crises in the first place. These first 3 habits are the private victory. They build your character from the inside out, but you don't live on an island. To be truly effective, you need to master the public victory, how you interact with others. This brings us to habit 4, think win-win. Life is not a zero-sum game. Most people operate with a scarcity mentality. If you win, I lose, or if I win, you lose. This leads to competition and conflict. Thinking win-win is a frame of mind that constantly seeks mutual benefit in all human interactions. It's based on an abundance mentality, the belief that there is plenty for everybody. It means you're not just nice, you're courageous. You stand up for your own needs while also respecting the needs of others, working together to find a third alternative that is better than what either of you could achieve alone. It's a character-based approach to creating better, more sustainable relationships. But how do you get to win-win? You need habit 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood. This is the single most important principle in interpersonal communication. Most people don't listen with the intent to understand. They listen with the intent to reply. They're either speaking or they're preparing to speak. They're filtering everything through their own experiences and judging what the other person is saying. This habit requires a deep shift. You must practice empathic listening with your ears, your eyes, and your heart. You have to get inside the other person's frame of reference. You truly try to understand how they see the world. Only after you have demonstrated that you understand them can you then work on being understood yourself. This builds trust and opens the door to real communication and problem solving. Once you've achieved trust and understanding, you unlock the magic of habit 6. Synergize. Synergy is the idea that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. It's the creative process that allows people to build on each other's strengths and come up with solutions that are far better than anything they could have created alone. Think of it like this. 1 plus 1 doesn't equal 2. It can equal 3, 10, or even 100. When you have the win-win attitude from habit 4 and the empathic communication skills from habit 5, you create an environment where synergy can flourish. Instead of just compromising, where both sides give something up, you underscore co-creating something new and exciting. You value differences, mental, emotional, psychological, because those differences are what fuel creative breakthroughs. Finally, we arrive at habit 7. Sharpen the saw. Imagine a woodcutter who is so busy sawing down trees that he never has time to sharpen his saw. Eventually, his saw becomes dull and his work becomes exhausting and ineffective. This is a metaphor for your own life. Habit 7 is the habit of self-renewal. It's about taking the time to invest in your greatest asset, you. Covey identifies 4 key dimensions you need to regularly renew. The physical dimension, exercise, nutrition, stress management. The spiritual dimension, clarifying your values, meditating, and spending time in nature. The mental dimension, reading, learning, writing, planning. And the social emotional dimension, making deep, meaningful connections with others. Sharpening the saw isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. It's what makes all the other habits possible. It's the habit of continuous improvement that keeps you on an upward spiral of growth. So there you have it. The 7 habits of highly effective people. From being proactive and beginning with the end in mind to putting first things first, you achieve the private victory. Then, by thinking win-win, seeking first to understand and synergizing, you achieve the public victory. And finally, by sharpening the saw, you renew and improve yourself continuously. This isn't a quick fix. It's a journey, a principle-centered framework for building a life of effectiveness and deep satisfaction. Which habit will you start working on today? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you found this valuable, be sure to subscribe for more summaries that can help you change your life.